Congratulations, you found your dream home. The sellers accepted your offer and your mortgage has been approved, and you're eager to move into your new home. But before you get the keys, there's one more step called the closing. And the closing process is passing ownership of the property from the seller to the buyer. And as a buyer, you'll sign what seems like endless piles of documents, and you'll have to present a sizable check for the down payment and various closing costs. Many of these fees will vary locally, but here are some of the common fees. And there's quite a few of them, so bear with me. Number one, fees associated with obtaining your mortgage. And you probably already paid these fees at the beginning of the mortgage application process. One of them would have been an appraisal fee. This fee is obviously for the appraisal of the property. The second one would have been a credit report fee. And this fee covered the pulling of the credit report that would have been requested by your lender. The second is land transfer tax. When you buy a property, you must pay a land transfer tax to the provincial government, and in some areas, even the municipality. This tax for most Canadians is based on the purchase price of their property. First-time home buyers in Ontario are able to benefit from the land transfer tax rebates. The third is lawyer and legal fees. And buying a home is a legal process that requires a real estate lawyer to act for you in the purchase and mortgaging of the property. In Ontario, it's mandatory to have a lawyer. Property survey. Both your mortgage provider and your lawyer require a current property survey certificate on the home, and the cost is typically part of the legal fees. Title insurance. The word title in title insurance describes the legal ownership of a property and its land. Your lender may ask you to obtain title insurance in case there's any dispute about such ownership, revolving around whether you own the property or if it's part of your property as part of your neighbor's land. You can purchase this insurance through your lawyer as a one-time premium. Government registration fees. Your lawyer will pay registration fees when they file official documents on your behalf with various government departments. Registration fees vary by document, property type, and region and province. Your lawyer may include these fees in part of their overall lawyer and legal fees, or he may itemize them specifically at the end. The seventh is the estoppel certificate or status certificate. You will need the status certificate if you're buying a condominium or a condo apartment. The certificate is a legal document that comes with the financial statements of the condo board, outlining all common fees associated with your unit and the services that you will receive in return. It also lays out all the penalties for any infractions of the condo rules. The eighth is the CMHC mortgage insurance. If you plan to buy a home with a down payment of less than 20%, you must buy CMHC insurance. In Ontario, you must pay provincial sales tax and HST on that premium. The ninth is an interest adjustment. You may have to pay an interest adjustment depending on the day of the month on which you close your purchase. For example, if the closing date of your purchase is on the 2nd of the month, and you will have received your mortgage money on that day to give to the sellers. However, your first mortgage payment may not be due until the 15th. So from the 2nd to the 15th, interest accrues on your mortgage. The interest owed for those 13 days will be the interest adjustment that you will need to pay as part of your closing costs to your lender. The 10th is a property tax adjustment. If you're buying a resale home, the previous owner will likely have paid property tax for the year, and you may need to reimburse a portion of that tax to the previous property owner. The amount repaid will depend on the property tax amount and the length of time remaining until the end of the year. If you have questions or you are ready to begin the home buying process, just complete the form below and a member of our team will be in touch shortly.